Hey there, it's Anonymous T, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking the NBA, and we are talking about Draymond Green being suspended for Game 3 of the first round matchup between the Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings. And we have a home game coming up for the Golden State Warriors for Game 3 because they're currently down 0-2, you guys. And there's a lot of reaction. There's a lot of division on this. Here's the thing. If you do not know, there was an incident in Game 2, basically, where SABONIS, who plays for Sacramento, came down and had grabbed kind of like the lower calf of Draymond Green or what have you. And so Draymond, in trying to get off of him, also gets frustrated as well, and also stomps on his chest. Stomps on his chest, and then SABONIS went down to the point that they basically had to have the officials take a look to see if this was a flagrant foul. And during the midst of all of this, Adam Silver, who is the commissioner of the NBA, is in the crowd. Draymond Green is standing on chairs and everything else, trying to amp the crowd and really try to, project to the crowd and get the energy and everything else. And ultimately he got ejected with it being a flagrant 2 and was removed from the final moments of the game. And at that point in time, the Warriors actually were making a comeback and were only down 4 points at that point in time. So had this not happened, and it was simply just the technical that was on SABONIS, there could have been a potential for this to cut down to 3 and even have more of an opportunity to come back and potentially take a game out of Sacramento, and ultimately win. So they came out late last night, that the suspension was going to happen for Game 3 because earlier Shams Charania had reported that it was unlikely Draymond Green was going to get suspended, and I was like, I wouldn't be so quick to say that, right? This is somebody who has a history. As you guys know, he kicked LeBron in the groin at the 2016 NBA Finals, which resulted in him getting suspended as well. He has kicked Steven Adams before. He has always done reckless things. And this is the Warriors' karma, you guys. This is the Warriors' karma because, as you guys know, remember at the beginning of the season, Jordan Poole and Draymond were talking mess, and I believe Jordan Poole basically made a dig at, Draymond being irrelevant and not getting paid the big money anymore. And Draymond Green took it personally and, punched him, allegedly, right? And TMZ was eager to release the video. And the issue that I had was the response from the Warriors front office, because it told me that they prioritize the chaos that is Draymond Green over anything else. And that's just not a good look, right? Steph Curry is supposed to be your leader of the team. This is supposed to be a cohesive team. And you're saying this is going to be an internal matter where you see on video somebody punching their teammate, and that you're just going to send Draymond Green away for a couple of days, like it's a holiday for him, and all of these things. There was nothing that was serious that was ever enforced when it comes to the things Draymond Green does. The last time the Warriors did anything seriously to enforce anything was when Draymond Green basically made some inappropriate comments about how basically the team could be better without Kevin Durant, even though he was the one who recruited Kevin Durant, which ultimately led to the demise of their friendship, and Kevin Durant wasting away in Brooklyn, who is now on the Suns. But it has just been nothing but chaos with Draymond, and I don't think they need him anymore, to be completely honest. I don't think they needed him for last year's championship, you guys. Yes, you need an enforcer. Yes, you need somebody on your team who's going to be a dog, who's going to do the dirty work, who's going to do all of these things. But Draymond Green always takes things too far. And Draymond Green's biggest issue is with himself. His biggest issue is with himself is because he hates himself, you guys. Here's the thing, he is a classic gaslighter and a classic person that loves to take digs at people, loves to take shots at people, both literally and physically. And when it comes back on him, he does not like the same energy. When people return the same energy back to him, he doesn't like it, and he gets in his feelings, and he does something that is outlandish, that is too far to quote unquote prove his manhood, to quote unquote prove his worth, to quote unquote prove that he is something, right? Because whenever people hit the truth serum at him, hit the truth daggers at Draymond Green, he doesn't respond well. And he has not responded well. And this has been an ongoing thing for the past several years. And the Warriors just turned a blind eye. As long as they were winning championships, it didn't matter, you guys. But here again is another instance to where this also could potentially cost the Golden State Warriors, where they have a high chance of being bounced in the first round by their former assistant coach, Mike Brown, you guys. And, you know, unfortunately, we have to talk about this. I personally didn't want to talk about it. I agree, actually, with Charles Barkley that this is actually taking away from the stomping that the Sacramento Kings are doing on the Golden State Warriors. They are being outplayed. They're being outcoached. They're being outmatched, you know, in every facet of the game. And they just look they look old. They look fatigued. They look tired, you guys. And they look like the game is just going to come to them and they're just going to win. And you know, you have to show up. Even this is the first round of the playoffs. I am happy there's more parity this year because you need to show up every game. And a lot of teams are getting a rude awakening that just because they were a higher seed doesn't guarantee that they are untouchable and that their star player can't go down and that they can't lose at home. So, and the other issue people have is, so this suspension came from Joe Dumars, who famously, of course, was on the Bad Boys Detroit Pistons team, and they felt that this was a conflict of interest. So here's the thing, you guys. And then I guess the Warriors are mad because Adam Silver nor Joe Dumars contacted them at all, and only Draymond Green was contacted by an investigator, and Joe Dumars didn't say anything until this morning, until after the suspension. And SABONIS may potentially be out for Game 3 due to this potential, whatever the remnants of, you know, this injury is. Although the x-rays came back negative, there was another physical exam that took place that the doctors had found some things. So we'll continue to monitor that as well. But let me know what you guys think, right? What do you guys think? Are you guys shocked that Draymond Green got suspended? Do you feel that the ejection was sufficient? Are you over the Warriors? Are you a Warriors fan, but you were over Draymond Green? What is your thoughts on all of this? So, and one final thing, people had an issue because in the statement from the league about this suspension, it also alluded to Draymond Green's previous behavior, which rings a bell because it's basically like, so are you saying that if this was SABONIS who did this to Draymond and stomped on his chest, that it would have been okay? It wouldn't have warranted a suspension because it was his first offense. Like, I felt that that was not necessary to include, because basically what it is saying is that anytime that we suspend you or anytime we fine you, we're basically doing it because of your past behavior, and it is not addressing what the current issue is. I felt that that was to appease their owners and appease their corporate sponsors, that they are taking things seriously with Draymond. And Adam Silver had no choice but to enforce this because he actually was at the game. And it would have looked bad if he didn't do anything at all, right? Because normally he doesn't do anything. Normally he doesn't do anything. That's why I don't understand why people are so outraged. Because if this was David Stern, you know, Draymond would have been suspended the rest of the postseason, or at least 2 games, you guys. So, be happy that it's only 1 game, if that. And who knows? The Warriors may play better without him, right? They may actually play better without him. So we'll continue to see, we'll continue to monitor it. The Sacramento Kings were playing E40 today at practice. And as you know, E40 had some issues with the Kings because he was escorted out apparently. And but E40, of course, is infamously always at the Golden State Warriors games and everything else courtside. So a lot's going to go down, you guys. A lot is going to go down, so we will see what happens. The remnants of Draymond Green officially being suspended without pay for 1 game because he stomped on the chest of SABONIS, who plays for the Sacramento Kings, who also likely will not be playing tonight either. So there is that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.